All right. So I'm looking at, let me fix a couple things here. Looking good. Sound. I don't know. I think I have sound. I'm not sure I have sound. Gonna check it real quick. I don't know if I have sound. Okay. We are checking. We are checking sound. And we are checking. We are checking sound. There it is. Okay, I got sound. All right. So let's take a look at this one time. So I was sitting in the car and I was thinking, it's like, where did I go wrong? What did I do? So, oh, cool. My co-pilot's here. Um, my co-pilot is uh, for those who are watching, my target was given to me by an actual real life remote viewer. So this person who does this for a living and for fun, or for a living, or for fun. I don't know. But we're gonna, in my imaginary world, this person has an actual job doing remote viewing and he's making lots of money. So I'm like all excited. He's been doing it for 21 years. I am like massively cool. And I was thinking, this is actually a good target for me because I completely missed it the first time. So maybe I can see something different the second time. So I'm sitting there and I'm thinking, what did I miss? What did I miss? Why can't I see this? Uh, I mean, is it the solar storm coming out tonight? And is it the fact that I'm just, too tied up in the other, uh, am I too tied up in the other videos that I've got? Because I've got 5 videos now that I have to do 5 different targets. I have Jack Sullivan. I have got a missing girl. I have 2 from Find Me, and I have all these videos I really should get into. But if I can't get this one, that means my off button's been pushed, and I need to I need to figure out where things are going wrong because this seems like a weak target. I should be able to see what this person has for a target. Um, I don't think they're hiding it on them. They don't have a shield around them. I don't see any barriers in my way. There's no energy sources. There's nothing hiding this target. Why can't I see the target? Again, I was just sitting in my car. I was at the store and I'm thinking to myself, why? Why can't I see this? What am I doing wrong? And I never. All I had was a mental image of a rook, like I'm gonna hold it in my hand. I'm gonna look at it, and I'm gonna think rook. That was kind of cool. Now, if that's the target, awesome. I am so happy. But I don't know if that's the target. So I'm gonna take, I don't know, probably another 10 minutes and take a look at this. And I'm gonna see if I can come up with any more details. There should be some details that I can come up with this chart. It's really ridiculous that the details that I have don't match because they're such strong, vivid images. The teacup thing, the orangish colors, the flat background as far as location. The person was a really strong image, and it's like this is the person I'm looking at. The, the stomach sticking out, the hands behind the back. That was all really strong. But I mean, was I looking at the right target? Was I looking at something that I had imagined that was interfering with this target? I mean, bleed over or whatever. Like I said, I have five and counting more targets to look at. And then on top of that, I have my work calling me, and I have to deal with that too. So it's been kind of cool. But very excited to have and find out that this is a actual RV veteran who has slogged through the trenches, who actually knows what's going on, and very very proud to be doing this. The other remote viewing veteran I did, his job was to put up a uh, he was going to try to block me from seeing him. So he was going to literally set a block around or a shield around his house, and I was going to see if I get blocked by the shield. And I thought that was cool. I thought that would be really fascinating to see if somebody could literally put up a block to shield me. And so on that one, I was actually pretty successful. I told this person what they were doing at the time. I told them what their table looked like. I gave them details about the computer, all these different things. And uh, because I didn't see any pictures or actually have any details of what they were actually doing, according to what they said I did very well. I got a lot of the information correct. So I was reasonably happy. There's no real hard data on what I did and what was there. But for all accounts, I can actually say, according to this person, I was able to go through this blocks. Now, on this chart, I don't see any blockage. I don't see anything preventing me from actually seeing. There's no reason why I can't see the target. I don't seem to be diverted. I don't seem to be influenced by anything. Uh, so I'll tell you what, we're going to start from scratch. We're going to do it again. I'm going to erase the picture of that rook. And remember, this is an actual, I'll just put an AOL on it. This is an actual image that I saw. It's an actual image of a, uh, it is an actual image of a chess piece. And it's a very distinct chess piece. Um, uh, so that's why it's so interesting. It's the white piece. It's not the black piece. It's the white rook, and it's made of marble or something very dense. So really cool. Again, I think that's the target. I think it's AOL. It's supposed to do something. But again, that would fit the description of the teacup and the person sitting in the teacup. Not really well, but well enough. It does look like a dog's head. uh, my my co-pilot thinks my drawing looks like a dog head. So that's pretty good. All right. So yeah, well, so this is stage one. Okay, okay. I'm actually very excited about. Uh, I'm very excited about hearing stories of this person's 21 years of work with remote viewing, unless this is 21 years of having remote viewing and learning remote viewing. That would be so interesting to compare what they've learned and what I think I've learned in what 3 or 4 years that I've been playing this. Um, so check to make sure everything's produced down here. Yeah, just I am just like massively. It's I don't get to work with many professional long time remote viewers. when I do my group views, it's basically a bunch of people with some moderate skill, and then a few people who've been doing it for a while but don't have the you know full on training. They've just been doing it for quite a few years. Hopefully, hopefully this all works out and we can kind of compare notes. So, like I said, one of the first things I saw in the parking lot was the rook. The rook was very, very strong. And I guess the next thing I'm going to do is look at what's blocking me. So let's take a look at what's blocking me. If I'm a complete miss, and we're going to go with complete miss, we're going to say, let's just throw it all away. Why? All right. So for that, we're going to look at the target. Here's the target. And we're going to look at me. Mr. Happy over here. Know that one of the things I do, which is really, really bad for remote viewing. I mean, you can pretty much put a nail in this remote viewing business and walk away is getting angry. And I've been watching the news, and so that's always I got the you watch the news and you get kind of frustrated. But anger is just a remote viewing. I know that, and I try to work my way past that with good meditative music. Speaking of which, I'm gonna pull some up here. So give me one sec. How about some Lorena McKenna Mystic's Dream? Oh, gotta love her voice. Okay, oh, I got that on. I got that on move. All right, so one of the deals is my angers and emotions tends to cloud my thinking. So I really got to be careful that I can not get blocked just from my emotional value. So a deep breath and let this beautiful woman carry me away across the sands of the desert. Um, so my monitor is saying it'd be funny if this target is castle, and it would be absolutely for freaking hilarious. So we're gonna go with castle. The funny thing about that is this is all both your idea of the castle and my idea of the rook are still chess pieces. So we're still both kind of fixated on the chessboard, which is kind of cool. Yeah, and I didn't see chess. I did see kind of like an open barren area, a horizon. I mean, the location that I was at just was very desolate, and I couldn't figure out why I didn't see anything. So that was really weird, the location. But again, we're going to do this. We'll do this bit by bit. We're going to look at each thing independently. So first off, we're going to look at why. Why was I blocked here? So I'm thinking this morning it was I couldn't calm down. I really don't see I really don't see why I can't see the target. All right. I'm not sure this is the target, but for whatever reason, I'm looking at a computer screen or a TV screen with the ship on it, and it's pretty. Again, this is probably now all. It's amazing how these pictures just jump out. So, anyways, I don't see anything blocking me on the why I can't see the target. I don't see any reason why I can't connect her directly. All right, so I currently have these two massive AOLs, which is really, really strong. So I'm literally looking through. I'm. Well, let me tell you what the scenario is. All right. So I'm looking for your target. This I'm looking for Zen's target, and I'm standing next to at eye level a computer screen. I guess I'd be sitting, right? I guess I'd be sitting next to a computer screen. On the computer screen is a picture of a boat, picture of an ocean, water, and then behind that is a so behind that it's almost like I'm looking up at an angle. It's like I'm a short person. So there's a light, a wall, and I want to say it's like a kitchen. It's like they got cabinets on the wall, and it's like a table or countertop or something right here. I'm not quite sure what it is. This it's like plain as day. I'm literally looking into a kitchen and a wall on one side and countertops and a light over here. But that's not the target. The target is not the boat. The target's not the screen. It's not the computer. Which one's the target? Is it the cast? Is it the hand that I saw the rook in? Is it the hand that the? Is there a castle in somebody's hand? Is this a castle over here? That would be kind of cool too. The problem is, I think I'm actually here, looking around. I'm not looking at the target, so I need to look at the target. Does that mean the target is real or is it fiction? So you like to help me narrow down what the target is. So I wonder if it's like somebody's aura view or, I mean, is it something ethereal? Energies? An actual target? What's associated? I wonder if I can look up things that are associated with the target. So here's the target here that I can't see. This, and this are directly associated. So like water pumps and piping and fluid. So maybe the target is a water fountain in Vegas. The other thing I need to look at is how big. And the other thing is one of the things that I looked at, I was watching was a 2004 IRVA video where they talked about how a target has a good target that's easy to interpret, has deep meaning, is easier to see than a random target, like say a pretty picture of a rice paddy. And they were saying that if you have a target of something that brings deep emotions or people are directly tied to it, it's more interesting, easier to pick up. I mean, recently we did the moon base, which let me tell you, that was the easiest friggin' target I've ever done. I did that as a group view. Um, and wow, we pulled that one off. Okay. Unless they had a standing desk. Well, I didn't think about that. Standing desk. No, I'd still be, even if that was a standing desk, that's, that would mean, if that was a standing desk, that mean I'd be 4 foot standing desk. I'd be 4 feet tall, like a kid view. I mean, I'm 6'4". Normal people have standing desks where they can have their hands right there doing things. So a standing desk is still, yeah, at 6'4", I don't, yeah, I, it would be a child standing next to the standing desk, which would be kind of cool. Um, trying to overview the rook. Yeah, but if it's chess, you think I would see the black and white squares of the chessboard or flat playing surface where the pieces are spread out, or the intention of battle, or you would think I would have more to it than just a cut rate picture of a horse's head. Um, the associated with target, all those things is they're all something I need to look at. So you're saying the rook isn't, but the rook is an AOL, so it represents something you can, in aura view, dig deeper into whatever it is that is unknown. Well, let's think about that. Let me, I don't know which one's which. I always thought the rook was the horse piece. The rook is the castle, and the knight is the horse piece, isn't it? Yeah, I think so. You're right. But in my visual, it was a horse. But I did call out being a castle. That is really funny. So, all right. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a picture of that. If I can find my phone. Okay. I tell you though, the fact that I can't see why I'm being blocked is just driving me nuts. So let me send you these two pictures. Post to pics. Okay. And then I want to take two pics of my own. Oh no, I already did. Okay. And then I want to post the pics to Zoom. I love that name. Okay. Well, let's get rid of those two pics. Oh, that's weird. I can't see the pictures I just sent you. Huh. Oh, hey, I got to push the little button. Thank you for that. There you go. I'm sitting there looking for the two pictures I just sent you, and it's like, they're not there. They're not in your file. So that's kind of frustrating. Okay. Wow. I am so short here, and I don't understand why. Okay. Well, first off, oh, excuse me. That's so weird. There they are. Okay. Again, my computer screen is like massively slow. Fantastic sheets. That's pretty funny. So yeah, I do tend to erase data and not save it. But again, a lot of my data is interesting. So let's look at the overview of the target. I mean, let's just associate energy with the target. What kind of energy would the target be associated with? So looking at the energy. I'm not sure what this is. I mean, is this like an outer covering on something? have no clue. I don't know what this is. I even with energy, I can't. I have the distinguishing marks of this are just beyond recognition. I don't see. I mean, I'm looking at the shape, not the this energetic hotspot. Um, it branches on top, but the energy that surrounds it's like a low energy. It's like a it's wrapped in this. If it's like Buddha ate a golden rod sitting over a friggin' volcano. So it really is weird how I see this hot energy, this active energy where something happens, and then this golden energy that goes up, and then I see this blue just surround and keep everything contained. Yet I have a defined definition of a rounded head, rounded outward portion. So I'm going to officially conclude I have no freaking clue what I'm looking at. I mean, I've got I've got a water fountain in Vegas. I have a Buddha that ate a tree and sitting on a volcano. I have a flower. I have a knight, a rook, two chess pieces. Um, I can actually conclude that I have no clue. It would be interesting to see if I am being affected by this solar blow tonight. The oncoming storm, is it actually affecting how I pick up? We'll find out. Get on later tonight and see if I can do some random targets and see how good or bad I do. Let me send you these pics. Really not much has changed, but a dragon western style. I thought it was like a fat Buddha, but I mean, I'm that probably could be a fat dragon sitting lotus position with the trees, you know, in a tree. Yeah, I mean, it very well could be, or it could be a Chinese dragon sitting in a tree too. I mean, it's really hard to say, but it does have this. It does have golden energy inside this low energy shell, and it's a fairly large low energy shell. So I have a hot coal with a golden energy, and then I have this very low energy around it. It's really cool. I mean, the energy alone on the target is pretty cool, and I'm not really sure what it represents. So, okay, all right, I gotta take a picture of this. Yeah, yeah. So one of the things I was looking at, what's associated with the target, right? So associated with the target, I have this image of pipes and machinery, engines, mechanical. Okay. And that's when I came up with the water fountain in Vegas. The fountain, yeah, so if it's a fountain, all that would go with it, right? Or if it's a tree, all this would go with it because you have like irrigation and stuff. I mean, hell, I've been around enough farms where you have irrigation. So the pipes and the water fountain in Vegas and all that would be associated with the tree because you have sprinkler systems, you have especially on farms. If you, but this is sitting on top of a hotspot. That's not pipes, machinery, engine, or mechanical. There's actual. This is not a seeing spot. I'm pretty sure that is. what I see, not what the what everybody else should see. This is truly an aura view of the energies that are wrapped around this thing. I don't think this is the actual shape. I mean, this is not in the 3D universe. Um, but yeah, let me send you pics here. Mm, Bruno Mars. Okay, why didn't that take? Yeah, I wasn't watching. I didn't look for any watchers. So I mean, because I don't know which or what the target is. I don't know if the target is a person, place, or thing. So I didn't look for watchers. I didn't look for anything mystical or I didn't look for the I didn't feel around to see what I could see around it because normally, other than places of worship or places, holy places, have a lot of the ethereal. I mean, graveyards, of course, but they don't have the stuff that usually hangs around. The big stuff that usually hangs around. Dead people hang around everywhere in the places you least expect it. But because I don't even think I have the target yet, I'm not really looking around for. I'm not looking around for any of the watchers that would be around it or any of the. Uh, yeah, that was the thing. I mean, what about casinos in Vegas? Um, I don't feel the call of money. I don't feel the emptiness. I don't feel the shell-like atmosphere of Vegas. How it's kind of like a heavily painted person who's trying to hide. And Vegas has got a feel, man. I tell you what, it's there's almost a desperation when you remote view Vegas. And I don't know if that's just the city or if that's the whole area, but Vegas proper, where the casinos are, you have one or two casinos that don't have this feel of of emptiness. They actually have a soul or a spirit. They have something inside of them that would be interesting to explore. I would actually, that would be a good follow-up video is looking at the places in Phoenix, the casinos in Vegas that actually have a soul or a spirit that is within this establishment, something that is calming or benevolent that is part of this. It's almost like, yeah, we're a gambling establishment, but we're like there's an energy there that flows that will carry on the excitement that allows you to it feels more homey, whereas the others feel more sterile and they're more. I guess it'd be kind of like describing uh, you have a harpy on one hand that flies around some of the casinos, and you have things that are designed to you know they're not good things in some casinos, and then you have other casinos that are built on hard work, and you have you know I wouldn't call them upright citizens, but you have stout beings and people that work in these things. It's kind of like they care and they have a feel. Now it'd be fun for me to go through and actually look at a casino from my point of view. When I have a individual casino in front of me, what I would do is, I guess the easy way to do would to have somebody target each one, and then let me go through and look at this casino to see what I can see. I mean, I can definitely see some scary stuff on some of the casinos, but other casinos or reviews on casinos in Las Vegas. Oh my God, how cool would that be? I would I would do that. Okay, good call. Write that down on something before I forget. Uh, I'm going to do that. I'm going to do a series of or reviews on existing casinos in Vegas, and I'm going to do an or review on the people and the building. So when you go into the building, you're going to get a feel for. So what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to pull up a map and find the individual casinos, and you're going to have to label them one through, I don't know, what is there, 40. And then I'm going to go through and I'm going to try to describe the casino, and I'm going to try to draw the shape and the location and the feel. And and then what we'll do is after I'm done with, let's do 10 casinos. After I'm done, then I can go through and that we can pull up the casinos and compare them one by one with the data. Because, yeah, like I said, some of these are really, really scary. Anyways, that's not the target. I got sidetracked again. So, um, yeah, Zen, I think I've completely failed. It was interesting to look at that computer screen with the boat on it, if that's yours. Um, that was a hell of a visual, and the visual of the rook or cat or knight in my hand. I don't know why I keep calling it rook. Oh no, that's not your fault, dude. I'm all over the place today. I have this energy bubble, kind of like gas, and it wants to escape out of me, and I don't know if I should be excited or scared. So, hot cold on a person, place, a thing. Nah, we'll pass on that. We're just gonna chalk this one up as a miss, and we'll just go with that. But it was a fun miss, and I do appreciate. I want to thank Zen for letting me do that and do that twice. So. Next time he's up and he's watching this, thank you very much. Let's hang out together sometime and we'll do targets. I've got a lot of cool targets that you might like, and I'm sure you have a ton of cool targets after 21 years that you can wow me with. So, all right. Well, Copilot, thank you for joining me. And again, let's do 10 Vegas casinos. Now, I want you to look at the casinos, and I want you to go with this criteria. I want you to go with not. Hold on, let me fix this real quick. Come on up. There it is. Okay. Uh, I want you to come up with 10 casinos, and don't look at how big they are, how small they are. You can do as small and big as you want. You can come up with whatever criteria you want. But just give me 10 completely different casinos. Make sure you have all the information on it and track anything, and then label them 1 through 10. and then I will. I don't know when I'm going to do this, but I will try to take. I will try to take an hour and do each one, and then when we're done, we'll compare it. Um, and then that would be fun. The other thing is arvcollective.com.login. It's a really nice ARV practice site. So if you guys want to try ARV collective, ARV on your own, it has a nice setup. It will rate your picture through some sort of AI judge, so you can actually practice at doing remote viewing targets. And it's interesting. It's if you want to try remote viewing on your own, it's not a bad way to go. I have another one. I can't remember what I did where the I'll have to bring up I'll have to bring up the uh, website for that too. Just remind me next time, Copilot. I'll do that. It'd be funny if it were. Yeah. Let me take a look at that image. Oh, all right. God, that would be funny. All right, so my co-pilot just brought up a picture of Trump sitting in front of a chessboard on the Time magazine, and the article says Trump's next move, and he's literally holding what looks like the Queen, but it's golden, which I don't understand. And the black pieces are all but missing, so it looks like he's wiped out the chessboard with just the Queen. And I don't know. That is a great picture. So you remember the good old days when people used to draw pictures? Yeah, those days are over. Okay. All right, guys. Well, thank you very much, Copilot. That was friggin' awesome. Uh, oh my God, that would be funny if that was the magazine. Oops. I mean, if the magazine or that picture is either one, I am gonna just laugh my patootie off. So, all right. Well, thank you guys. Thank you for watching, and you all have a good night. Catch you later.